throw. It's Levis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't get it. You see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since the Friday night light games in high school. It's three simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
9 yards, not quite enough. They'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He's not worried about the gain there. I said that was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gets a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Levis. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Chig Okonkwo. They'll start on the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Levis. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Levis sets up to throw here. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the 1st drive, comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, an 18. The extra point is full. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Fulton now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, a good return up past the 30. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 7 and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. You talk about this Titan defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
Now they can just get their pass defense in line. This unit will be really, really strong. And he wants to get the quarterback on the ground. They get great success.
He said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it.
That's well executed there on 3rd down. And I
defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed him the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now Minshew. And incomplete on a deep ball.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. The big third down coming up. He's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Minshew. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Just Browns. 36 yards. And the Colts had got it back to a little score. And there they got it all. Just give it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rap, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that because he'll carry that in at contract time.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down. They begin with Henry. That's the 20 for a short gain. Second down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and 3 touchdowns.
For an old dude like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game.
Second quarter now. Titans in possession of the football. Here's 2nd and 7. As they've got it as we resume action. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
century mark in yardage. We're still in the second quarter.
Meanwhile, Levis is thrown into the hands of Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff to Henry. Broken tackle. Derrick Henry all alone. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown. The extra point is 4. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Here's Minshew. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it down at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10. Minshew sets to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. It'll be Minshew again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Minshew's thrown into the hands of Pittman here. Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman, 30 yards! And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point by Gaines. Up and good. And that puts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in his zone here and call it a day, because otherwise, he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now Levis. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
DeAndre Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around, they're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Connecting over the middle of downs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Minshew. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. That complete to Downs. Touchdown! Josh Downs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. But it's going to be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, they could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Extra point by Gaines, up and good. And will be cut down to 14. 4 seconds only remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. So we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get their running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, if any of the signs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
Sanchez on punt here as he sends this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're on the good side of this game right now with a lead, but they were on the bad side last week in that loss to Cincinnati. So now trying to make amends. That is hit incomplete over the middle. That's more. And they work this right upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter,
First and 10 here. Got his man, Cockrell. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Levis back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Levis looking to throw. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there. The drive will continue. Again to Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Boy, 175 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Levis. He'll complete this one to Cockrell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. Nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense is a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Full connects on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So for the 36 now, first and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Shrugs him off. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings
defense.
Now on fourth down, it's the punt team sending this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics. Are you sure? A lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when backs break that barrier.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. Back to throw, it's Levis. Over the middle, he has a Cockwell. 8 catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Derrick Henry. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Henry again on second down. Shreds the tackle. Pushes past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 214 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work in the office, doesn't it?
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run it again with Henry. Julian Blackman bringing him down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. This is Henry shelling through the fence and inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. I gotta tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Levis now on first and 10. This throw caught right around the 6. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Levis. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chicago, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now full for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. But a good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not much happening on the return, so get this to about the 23. And the Colts coming out now. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Minshew's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10.
Here's Minshew. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. But at this point, down big, you have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They like
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. That's sack by the DN to Nico Lontrick.
I wish this staff luck as they try to find positives about this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the fourth quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up. And the quarterback is still taking hits. I think the backup's in there a little bit.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Minshew, 1st and 10. And this taken in by Downs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if we talk about finding the soft spot defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because if you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Off play action, it's Minshew. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And
And he's going to go down here, the sack. They push him back to the 34. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I thought it was starting a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
On 4th down, Minshew. Finding open man, that's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down on what would be a big play there on 4th and long. They'll run with former Bill, Zach Moss. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Touchdown, Colts. Isaiah McKenzie, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out after a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
You take maybe a few more chances and definitely more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense. They made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Tennessee offense set to go again. They don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out from this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd down, they go again with him Now Levis. That is incomplete.
I think it's fair to say to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And they won't try and push it. It's a fake. And this is caught. He will have the conversion and more than that. The fake punt works to absolute perfection. And the Titans up the lead with 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. I don't know if these fake punts are designed to score, but it scored on that play.
Yeah, sometimes the best laid plans are better than what you expected. Trying to get a first down, element of surprise work to perfection, then go downfield and get a touchdown.
On for the extra point is Folk. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they catch him napping a bit. They go with a fake punt, able to get it out complete, and they take it all the way into the end zone for 6 points. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. And the Colts getting ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look at repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
I think the defenders had to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. A couple touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's doing it so well, I think Lady Luck is on his side.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now Minshew. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And Henry gets the call there on 1st down as he pushes his way forward. A pickup of about 5. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Henry. And carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball. Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Tennessee, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back
to choose